Good evening, and we start with a live look outside over Denver on your Saturday afternoon. Thanks for joining us on a holiday weekend. I'm Jennifer Meckles. Memorial Day weekend marks the unofficial start to summer, and today, Waterworld kicked off their season. They've been around for 45 years now. A lot of people lined up to be the very first ones in the pools this morning. The park will be open tomorrow and Monday from 10 until 6. The water park at Elitch Gardens also open today. They're open through Labor Day weekend from 10:30 to 6 every day. And tomorrow night you can catch a special fireworks show that will light up the downtown skyline. In the high country, the Frisco Bay Marina on Dillon Reservoir is now officially open and will be every day from 9 to 5. They'll extend those hours in about a month. You can rent fishing boats, kayaks, and canoes. They're not quite ready yet to start renting out the stand-up paddle boards. Here we go, unofficial start to the summer holiday, Lauren, and storms in the forecast.
You know, that's how it goes. Severe weather season is just starting, so we're going to continue to monitor that. We're used to it this time of year, right? But some areas to the north have already started to see those showers and storms push through. And even to the west, some areas getting some light snowfall as well. So a bit of a mixed bag, because to the south, we're not only very dry, but we're watching for that fire danger there. So as we zoom into our HD Doppler radar a bit to the northern half of the Front Range and Eastern Plains, we have been monitoring some light snow showers up in the high country, changing into showers and storms across the northern half of the urban corridor. That's already pushed through areas like Fort Collins and Greeley. Now we're watching for these storms to make their way into the Nebraska Panhandle. We even saw a storm pop up just southeast of Byers. We're going to continue to watch for these storm chances to continue as we go through the rest of the evening, and that's because we do still have so much moisture off to the west, still pushing in from western Colorado into the high country. All of that moisture will continue its way through the state as we go through the rest of the day. But outside of that, we got nice and warm, very close to seasonal after a cooler day yesterday. We saw a high of 72 degrees at DIA, and you'll notice the northern half of the Front Range and Eastern Plains, areas that are getting those showers a bit cooler. And then we're going to be warmer to the south, areas that have stayed dry. These temperatures have made it all the way into the middle to upper 80s, 60s and 50s in the high country, then more 70s out west. So coming up in my full 7-day forecast, we do have a mostly dry and seasonal day ahead for our Sunday. Memorial Day is looking dry and sunny as well, but we do have some slight storm chances ahead. I'll have all of those details for you coming up.
Major changes could be on the way to the Colorado Freedom Memorial in Aurora. This memorial is best known for its wall, featuring 6,200 names of Colorado's military members killed or missing in action. As 9 News reporter Evan Krugel shows us, that wall will soon be joined by something new in hopes that it can educate people about the names etched into the glass.
Every year on Memorial Day weekend, hundreds of people gather beneath a wall of names, a tribute to Colorado's fallen heroes. Heroes whose stories remain difficult to share.
Give me it, if you can.
Of course. Glenn Biney's son David was deployed in Afghanistan in 2013 when the Aurora Marine was shot and killed along with his canine Flex.
It's hard. He was 23. That's just... Things happen, but you want people to live their lives, and I think his life would have been full of lots of great stuff and lots of promise.
Glenn now spends many Memorial Days here at a yearly tribute at the Colorado Freedom Memorial.
We truly believe we are redefining the way America honors and remembers the fallen.
And Rick Crandall says that honor is about to grow, with plans for a visitor and education center.
It'll be on the opposite end of the park. We'll face the memorial, and in that building we will have a 120-seat theater where we can have guest lecturers, authors, historians come present programs.
The building will also house pieces of history, like this steel relic from the USS Arizona, as well as classrooms for field trips, ensuring future generations don't forget these names.
I want you to go up and see a name and learn who that person is. Right? Who are they? What is their story? I think the building will help with that. I think people can come and reset themselves after a visit here and see how it is, just how it is we're honoring their fallen loved ones.
In Aurora,
the stories will continue to be told.
Evan Krugel, 9 News.
They're hoping to break ground this August, but they need to raise close to $8 million to build this. If you'd like to donate, we have more information on 9news.com.
And Sergeant Logan Ross Discus.
Today, Cherry Hills held their annual Memorial Day tribute at Bethany Lutheran Church. This event honors the servicemen and women who gave their lives in service, as well as people who are still suffering from PTSD after service. Photos of the fallen lined the walls. Many people came with a photo of their own loved one. And during the ceremony, veterans read every name and rung a bell in their honor.
There are people out there that are there to help, and just remember, not like you could ever forget, don't get me wrong, but I think that for other families, and every family's different, tragedies like this can always bring light for other things, I guess. It's not the end, it's just the end for that chapter of your life, and now a new life begins, the life after.
More than 50 Gold Star families were at that event today. A couple of veterans are also getting some well-deserved rest today after a very long walk, 105 miles, all the way from Denver to Colorado Springs. They did this to call attention to a very important issue, veteran suicide. The VA says about 22 veterans die by suicide every day, a rate higher in veterans than civilians. These men hope their walk inspires fellow veterans to reach out for help. In your other headlines tonight, a dirt bike rider seriously hurt after crashing into a tree. This happened last night in southern Douglas County, north of Deckers, near Devil's Head. He was able to call for help. Deputies and search and rescue crews hiked about 2 miles in to get him, and he was airlifted to a hospital. One of Colorado's most conservative congressional districts is now open this election year. On Thursday, we'll get to hear from the 6 Republicans hoping to represent Congressional District 4. That covers eastern Colorado along with Parker, Castle Rock, and Loveland. 6 people are running to fill the seat left empty by Congressman Ken Buck after he resigned from office back in March. That list includes Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, former state senator Jerry Sonnenberg, state representative Richard Holtorf, former State House Minority Leader Mike Lynch, conservative talk radio host Deborah Flora, and former U.S. Senate candidate Peter Yu. Our own Chris Bianchi and Kyle Clark talked about what 5 of those candidates will be doing to take the spotlight away from Boebert.
Do you anticipate that they're going to be attacking Boebert because she's the front runner?
You know, I think it kind of remains to be seen what that looks like. Some of them clearly want to take on Boebert directly. Some of them want to make more of kind of an oblique, softer case about why they're different. More policy, less show. Less social media theatrics, more focus on the issues, that kind of thing.
You can watch that debate live right here on 9 News. It's 6 p.m. on Thursday. We'll also be streaming this on 9 News Plus. Kyle Clark and Marshall Zellinger will moderate this debate, and the election is Tuesday, June 25th.